back. Good for Sports TV in the building. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate everybody for checking in. And 50 Cent calls out Oprah. Now, him and Oprah had some beef years ago, and they apparently had sat down and hashed it out. But now 50 Cent is speaking out. Now, a couple weeks ago, it might have been a week ago, I talked about Oprah doing a documentary, a Me Too style documentary, involving primarily around Russell Simmons, the old Def Jam CEO, and the situation he had with one of his, I guess, constituents on that on the label. And long story short, she said she was in a bar and she didn't get drunk, but she was about to catch a cab home, and she ran into Russell outside of the bar, and Russell had lived into the neighborhood, and he invited her into his house or to his apartment to wait for a cab, and gave her a cab fare. And in that situation, she waited in the house, and she said that she wasn't drunk or nothing, and he didn't drug her. But next, he was trying to get on, and she kept refusing. And next thing she knows, she woke up in the hot tub, and he was laughing and giggling and stuff of that nature. So this was like in 90 something, 94, 95, 96, whatever it was. And now, it's been proved that, Russell Simmons, they couldn't prove that he did nothing, and they couldn't prove that he did nothing. So Oprah going back, let's just say 96, she going back over 20 years to reaching for a story. Now, the story is supposed to start at the Sundance little films they do, and then I think it's gonna go on I forget what network it's going on, but then it's gonna start on Apple TV, excuse me. That's what's gonna be on Apple TV, but it's gonna start at like the Sundance Films session. So Apple TV is in conjunction with Oprah, and 50 Cent basically said, why do Oprah only attack black men? She did the Michael Jackson thing, she doing the thing on Russell, and other things that she's done over the years. And he put it up a post, and I kind of put it up on the screen if I remember when I edited the video. He put up a post saying that she kind of showing that, what about Bill Cosby went to jail, Harvey Weinstein, who just settled for $25 million, Jeffrey Epstein, and a lot of other guys up there, Kevin Spacey, and she ain't doing no documentary on them. And like I said before, man, it's not hard to tell about Oprah Winfrey. She go out there, she did the Never Never Land. I canceled HBO based off of that. I won't mess with HBO after that. I had nothing to offer anyway. But she never really attacking the other. She attacking us. But everybody already know Oprah is funded by whatever, the man or whatever. So it's no shock to me. But black women, white women, Mexican women, and everybody in between love Oprah. You know what I'm saying? And if one thing you look at the inconsistency with women in Oprah is that they like Oprah and all that, but Oprah ain't for the culture. When all this stuff was going down and Mike Brown was getting shot, Trayvon Martin, she didn't say a word. She could have. She probably could say, I silently donated some money, but she posed that she one of the most wealthiest black people in America. She posed to sit out there and be the voice. I mean, would you have guessed it, Michael Jordan, who said Republicans were Jordans, and would you have guessed it, Michael Jordan was stepped up before Oprah Winfrey did? And people say, well, Michael Jordan owned prisons. No, it doesn't. That's debunked. Another Michael Jordan from Oregon owns prison. He's a white guy. He's not a black guy. So that was a myth going around about Michael Jordan. He don't own no prisons. That's another white guy who got the name Michael Jordan. All right, so let's just say that Michael Jordan ain't got no prisons, or he ain't got no Barker slippers up in there. But 50 right, and 50, people say, well, 50 tore down more black people. Well, 50 had a vendetta against Ja Rule and a few people. He got a vendetta against Floyd. It's a reason why behind 50 Madness. All right, it's a reason why. I really can't go out here other than some of the dudes he tore down. But I can't really tell him not to, because I'm not really one of the guys that turn the cheek. But he just be going extra hard on some unnecessary people, like the girl off Power and stuff. But you know what? Every now and again, 50 Cent to speak up for the culture. And when Donald Trump tried to pay him to perform at his inauguration, or not his inauguration, he tried to get him to perform or try to get him to sway black votes. And 50 say, oh, all money ain't good money. So 50 Cent, for a savage like him, he got a code. And he ain't gonna completely go out there and tap dance, but he right about Oprah. But Oprah can buy his whole Power series. She can buy him out of any deal he wants. So it's hard to go against Oprah. But it's funny, Oprah had a problem with his rap lyrics. Like, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? You got a problem with his rap lyrics, but not with like Kevin Spacey doing it and that whole crazy story and Harvey Weinstein. And Russell Simmons basically posted on Instagram, and I posted an article in the description, basically said like, Oprah, I thought we was cool. We kicked it, we feng shui, we did an interview together. He said, I would never, long story I'm just paraphrasing, I never thought that you would do this to me. You know what I'm saying? That just shows you not only is Oprah not for the culture, but Oprah not, Oprah a snake. Oprah willing to stab her people in the back, for to make sure she maintain her success. You know what I'm saying? But hey, remember, this is the same Oprah that said she wished she was a white girl growing up and hated herself. So can you be surprised? Are you really surprised that somebody that hated being black growing up and wanted to be a little white girl? And that's her perspective. I ain't knocking her for it. But I'm just saying, that grew up in that situation and basically it was self-hated herself. Like, are you really surprised she attacking black men? Are you really? I'm only surprised that she ain't married to a white man yet. But that's another thing you got to talk about before I continue to talk about 50 Cent and what he said. Another thing that I'm trying to figure out is look at Jim Jones, all right? The rapper, not the pastor. But people get mad because him and his girl been engaged for a long time. And, oh, girl, if he ain't going to marry you, need to leave him. And whoop-de-whoop. Oprah been with Stedman since 86. And they ain't married yet. So why ain't women putting pressure on Oprah to get married? Why? Why ain't people putting pressure on Oprah to get married? Never have women ask Oprah why she ain't getting married. Because Oprah's smart. Oprah's smart. Oprah ain't about to lose half her empire to no dude. White, black, or Stedman, or whoever it is. She not about to lose half her empire to no dude. And that's one lesson dudes can learn from Oprah. Wealthy men can learn from Oprah. Man, you enjoy them and you move on from them. Ain't nobody, when you a billionaire, ain't nobody worth marrying unless y'all was together before you got that money. And it's based on trust and it's based on love. Women ain't never pressure Oprah to get married. But if you got a billionaire dude out there that been with a girl, or you got multi-millionaire dude, you got dollar-naire, thousandaire dudes that been with that girl since 86, for 5 years. They pressure you, hey, when you get married. People be asking me all the time, I ain't getting no married. Unless it's beneficial as far as like kids, or as far as like benefits or something. I'm not getting married. Y'all out your mind. You out your mind. Marriage don't benefit me, not none. What does marriage give me that's different from just being in a relationship? What's the difference? What's the positive I get out of being married? Nothing. If I get caught cheating, I can walk away and I ain't got to get half my car up, half my house up. You know what I'm saying? If she get caught cheating, it is, we move on. You in a marriage, she get caught cheating, you still got to get half everything up. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, man, y'all let society, mold you and dictate what you do, man. Ain't nobody dictating what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? For real. Ain't nobody dictating how I think. I don't have to go along with these traditional fake laws and fake traditional acts they got out here in the world. Yeah, I'll get married when Oprah get married. Real talk. But maybe one day I'll change. Maybe it'll be beneficial towards me. Or maybe my train of thought will change, but it don't change. Like I said, man, Oprah ain't got married, but 50 right. Like, dude, she ain't for the culture. We been knew this about Oprah. She stay attacking black men. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't surprise me if Oprah came up with the Me Too movement. Oprah, the queen of feminists. It's always been that way. She didn't attack like no other like Lil' Kim for her rap lyrics. She ain't never attacked some of these other questionable lyrics these rock bands be having. She ain't never attacked them, but that's just how Oprah is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just know your audience. If you expect the Oprah to have black people back, especially black men back, you out your mind. But women as a whole, they go to war for Oprah. No doubt about it. I remember Oprah show came on throughout the 90s. My grandma was there every day when that Oprah show came on. When I was with my grandma, Animaniacs, whatever was on, Gargoyles, a Batman, I had to go off when Oprah came on. Or I had to go to the back room. Oprah is powerful. Very, very powerful. Especially with women. So it wouldn't surprise me if she funded and she created this Me Too movement, man. It wouldn't surprise me at all. But hey, it is what it is, man. 50 Cent, he ain't saying nothing that we already don't know. I mean, everybody know this about Oprah. You know, and she all of a sudden, she just happened to be selected to direct these things. I mean, it's crazy, man. And like I said before, man, it's nothing harder in America than being a black man. And that's for real. And people want to argue and say, oh, it's harder being a black woman. Or it's harder doing this. Man, like I said before, ain't nothing harder. But, you know, it is what it is. It's nothing new about Oprah. People act like they shocked or whatever. And women not going to speak up against Oprah. Some women with a platform, they will say something. And they will come out and say, well, Oprah, yeah, you're right, you know, Oprah this. But, hey, 50 ain't saying something we don't already know. But I linked our article in the description. Appreciate everybody for checking in. I linked my original video to the description as well about Oprah in a Russell Simmons story, so I'll pull that up. So both of them will be in the description on the source links. I do appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. Let me know what y'all think about the situation. We go.